This is so incredibly messy.
This is the most messiest situation I think we've ever had to
ever dealt with on the show.
Yeah.
So we're doing a segment called Talk Me Out of It. And this is where listeners call in because they're kind of teetering on doing something they feel like this might be a little bit crazy.
Right.
And we just talked to Anonymous a couple of seconds ago because she's got a decision to make in the next 48 hours that could really affect her dad's wedding 100%, right?
Her dad is getting married this weekend. The issue is that she has been hooking up with his best man / longtime family friend probably the past couple of weeks, just because they had a little too much fun at the Ravens game a couple weeks ago. She's in her 30s. He's about 20 years older than her, and now she doesn't know if she needs to tell her dad what's been going on before the wedding.
And I'm like, yes, you need to say something before the wedding.
And I said, no, you don't need to say anything before the wedding.
Because what are we going to do afterwards when dad finds out you're holding this back from him, you know? Jason in Baltimore, good morning.
Morning.
Should she do this or should we talk her out of it?
She should not say anything. She should chill.
Chill.
Why are you okay? Everybody's saying chill. I can't. Why in my heart am I like this is the wrong decision? And I'm looking at this from the dad. If he finds out that his best man was doing this behind his back and he was still the best man at his wedding and he wasn't happy about it, you know?
I feel you, but look, like, I mean, I have a daughter. I mean, granted, she's only 2, but the simple fact that, like, my friends, out of respect for each other, if we were going to do something like that, we would come to the person like, yo. I mean, it's still very, very weird, but it's going to be a wedding, you know, like, maybe it's his best man. Maybe he brings it up like, oh, you know, little Charlene is she's looking amazing. I heard she's doing great.
Jason, okay, so as a dad, so since you are her dad.
No, I'm just saying, like, I mean, like, they could maybe coordinate an effort to tell her dad at the same time.
Okay, but not before the wedding, though, right? Not before the
wedding.
wedding.
Hell no.
Okay,
like,
after the wedding. After the wedding. Okay, all right.
After the wedding, like,
Charlene
you know,
fine,
like,
yeah.
but I still say, I mean, she's young, he's older.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe he's in his older hoe phase. Like, I'm
hoe phase part 2.
Yeah, hoe phase part 2. He might be like the sequel, you know.
Okay. Because then, like, why rock the boat if he's in hoe phase part 2? Okay, I got it.
Yeah, like,
got it.
You know, like, what if he hooks up with, like, the groom's friend or something, like some older woman? You know, they go on an AARP adventure together or something.
Right.
Hey, Amir from Baltimore, good morning.
Good morning.
Tell Jess what you just told me about picking the phone up.
Okay, so I said that I have never dialed a number so quickly to agree that she absolutely needs to tell her father before this wedding happens.
Thank you very much.
Before the wedding, though?
So I get that, like, this could mess things up with their friendship, and there could be money that's lost if he determines that he doesn't want him in the wedding anymore. But as the daughter, she can do whatever she wants. But as my best friend, you should know that my daughter is off limits, and he deserves, the father deserves to know this before he wants to have this man standing next to him commemorating
No, but
his
okay,
wedding.
but so if you were in this situation, you're literally about to get married in a matter of hours, and then this news is dropped on you. Is that something that you want to deal with on your wedding day? Would you just rather get through your special day and then find out about it after the fact?
I mean, I feel you on the standpoint of, like, it could ruin the mood, but I do feel like he deserves to know if he even wants this man as a part of his big day, if he will violate me in a way to deal with my daughter, regardless of the time frame. Why are you dealing with my daughter?
I'm going to say this as classily as possible. If you got somebody hooking up with your daughter, he's not your best friend.
Exactly.
He's not your best friend.
Yeah.
And you don't want that person. I promise you.
No, I agree that that's obviously not your best friend and that's messed up. But
So
I
why
just
is he there?
Because I almost just feel like you've been planning and looking forward to all these things. I almost think like he's not even going to be focused on his bride. I'm thinking about his bride too. His bride's about to lose her wedding day because the groom is going to be so focused on the family drama that she's not even going to get to enjoy her special day.
I don't feel good about it.
He can just substitute in a different best man at this point, but in my personal opinion, to sum it all up, this best man does not deserve to be a part of the wedding anymore because he doesn't even have the father's best interest at heart.
Thank you very much. That's what it's all about. Hey, Melanie from Parkton, good morning.
Good morning.
Does she need to do it before the wedding, or do we talk her out of it?
Talk her out of it.
And why?
I'm with Jess on this one for a couple reasons. One, it would completely ruin her father's wedding day.
Yes.
And two, I mean, she's 30. She's a grown woman. I understand her dad is protective, but there are some things that your parents don't need to know.
Yeah.
What would your dad do, you think?
Oh,
What would your dad do?
I would-
Because
but
Jess's dad's
I would
pretty
never.
protective. And, like, you're almost the same age as her. So, like,
I literally would never.
You-
I would not tell him. I would
Ever?
not
No.
tell him. No, because why would I do that? Why would I ruin his life like that?
I would never tell my dad.
No.
never say a word. But
Never.
what happens
No.
if it turned into something? You eventually have to.
If it turned into something, then that's a completely different situation. But I'm not going to give my dad a heart
Ugh,
attack
God.
over a 2-weekend
Lord have
fling because
mercy.
I was, living my life at the Ravens game.
I agree.
Hey, Eric, good morning.
Hey, good morning. How y'all doing?
We're
good.
doing good. You've been in a similar situation to this before.
Yeah, actually, it was my niece, my god niece,
Okay.
and we had helped her. Me and my friend had helped her move, and me and him been friends for years. And he knew her since she was younger too. We was friends with her father. He passed away, but he hooked up with her, and even though she was the aggressor in the situation, it still caused a lot of problems because I was left looking like, well, dang, was he looking at her the whole time when she was younger?
That's what I'm
Was he
saying.
a pervert then?
Right.
But at the same time, we fought about it, and we're not friends no longer. It caused a lot of problems.
Well, wait.
Now, if I was getting married, I wouldn't have wanted to find out, though.
You wouldn't want to find
okay,
out.
so you
Not
okay.
while I was getting married, because if I planned this with the woman that I love, I don't want to ruin her day. I would have rather just dealt with it. I would deal with it after the wedding, and because she knows how her father would react.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
if he reacts in a way that could ruin his life and ruin the family's life, so it's like, I don't think she should tell him before the wedding. I think she should wait till after the honeymoon, then go have a talk with her father. Like, look, Dad, I need to tell you something because it's weighing heavy on me.
Yeah.
And then if it don't last, he might not even been good in bed to her, so she might not want him no more anyway.
That's true.
I mean-
He's like, say no more, please.